Right, here we are. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then. It's Monday once again for new dailies. Let's have a look and see what we've got this week for the new dailies on GT7. Welcome everyone into the stream. Hope everyone is doing well. Had a good weekend and all that. And here we are, back in the hot seat for this week's new dailies on Tsukuba, Watkins Glen and Lago Maggiore. So, not too bad. I'll have a look at Daily C, I think, today in the Group 2s. Always quite like the Group 2s on, well, any Group 2 car, really, on any track. So we'll go for that. 8 minutes. And get, I reckon... Oh, GTR. Normally it's the Honda, isn't it? We'll go Honda and see what we can do. NSX concept. Always change it later on if we want. Hello, One and SimGT. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it and hope that all is well. And here we are then. We're back in the hot seat. And this week, Lago Maggiore is our daily race C offering. Let's have a look. So yeah, Nissan GTR. Normally, like I say, it's the Honda that comes in. But the GTR this week could be BOP or something that's the reason. But we'll go NSX to start with. We'll get ready. 8 minutes, 1 minute 40 on the main account just before we came in. So we've got something to work towards to get started. We'll get ready to go. Yeah, TCR. It's quite good now with the TC turned off now on a lot of these cars. Pretty good. Too bad first, but just, yeah, set a time and then go from there. Right off the back half a second, get into it now. We've still got like 4 minutes, not too bad. But 40.6. Well, we've got then 40. That's fine, 41.3. Even if we just take that, it's first race and all that do. 3.5 minutes just to get a bit more off it. It's a bit wider than that, maybe. Now 40.3. Not do really. We're back ready. Right, we'll take that. See how we get on in the race. Yeah, welcome into the stream. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Lovely and sunny this weekend where we were. Lovely. The spring is here by the look of it. As I don't know what's going to happen this week. I really don't. I put my headset in earlier and it wasn't working. No sound. Right, okay, fair enough. So I restarted OBS about 3 times. Still no sound. Right, okay, fair enough. I even signed out my PC. Signed back in. Still no sound. And I thought, right, hang on. Hang on. Absolutely block solid. No other way of putting it. It's just gone over the weekend. So I am now officially shouting on the stream to hear myself. It's just over the weekend, yesterday evening in particular, it started to go, and now my right ear is completely blocked. So there you go. Let's see how we go this week. See how we do. I can still hear out this one, so that's good. We've got one ear that still works, so I don't know what we like. Hello, going good. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Happy Monday as well. Lovely sunny Monday. What is it now? 13 degrees. But yeah, lovely over the weekend. Very nice. But we're gonna have to monitor this, I think, this week. And see how we get on. But it's totally gone. So although the thing is that the seeing is a lot of it on GT7. Seeing what's happening on the track, so we can still do that. We can look at the screen and see where the rev limiter is for changing gear. We can still keep going if we adapt. We are in P6 in the first one, just come in P6 it's annoying. It is one. It is annoying, but yeah, cheers for that. Hope it gets better soon. Yeah, I hope so too. It's so the headset on now is just like I'm just in a vacuum at the minute of just talking. It's it just feels really strange. It's like there's something inside my ear that's like pressing that just, yeah, strange. Right, soft tyres P6, go for it. We'll soon find out very quickly what these guys are running if we're driving right behind them at the beginning. Right, first race of the week. You can still hear what's happening. Right, away we go. Yeah, cheers, going good. The GL, appreciate it. 30, I'm not too sure. I've not looked at it or seen anything about it. I'm just going to drive on the outside. I've got soft tyres on, so I can push it a bit. I mean, this thing's turned up to 100% and it still just feels like I'm shouting. Lovely downforce in these Group 2 cars. Just keep your foot down and yeah, just go for it. Keep going. I think I might be on the wrong tyres for the actual strap, but again, we'll work it out as we go. Smoke there in front. I think this Honda and Nissan, I think they're both the same. Well, they're not the same car, but they're quite similar, very similar. I'm pretty sure that we are on the wrong tyres, but, you know, we'll run with it for now. Not doing too bad, so tyre wear is not bad, but I think mediums are mandatory. That corner's making third gear, but we'll get it as we go through the week. Right, so that's some, yeah, mediums on P1. So we're doing the opposite of what they're doing then. What P1 now is going to be doing, I'm guessing. Bit on this corner earlier, I was kind of like, I'm not. When I first came on, I was like 1 minute 42s, and I looked at leaderboards and it was saying 1 minute 40s. Remember one, I was thinking, how have you done that? And then it was just a case of find your feet with the car on the track to go 1 minute 40. And that right hander was one of the corners that I wasn't really kind of getting, but we got there. Hello Zeus, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, hope all is well. Gravel. How far can we take these soft tyres is the question. Don't think very, because they're a bit funny now. Going in. Yes, I think we're on the wrong strap. But, oh well, first race and everything. We do this quite a lot. Right, going to the mediums. Hold tyres, let's spin it. Right, let's go. Hey up, Kev, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. On that. not tried this car yet on medium, so first time for everything. Just get them up to temperature, should be fine. Oh, there's someone there on soft tyres, not too bad. We'll leave probably a few, I think. And a bit of going the Nismo Kev. Scared the life out of you. A bit more practice. Yeah, the Group 2 cars, they can take a bit of practice if you're not necessarily used to them, but get the hang of them. They're pretty easy to drive, I reckon. Bit of practice. This corner here, just don't dip it in the gravel as you come out, otherwise it slows you right down. Oh, it just feels like I'm in a vacuum. I'm just talking to myself in this big massive vacuum. The blocked ears, I don't recommend it, I really don't. This is really one of them. Right, get these tyres into form. Hello, Cracker Jack. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Doing mid-50s, aren't we? Yeah, not too bad. So first time on Tokyo WTC lap 2, and there's so much water. Yeah, it does dry up as you go through that race. So yeah, it starts wet offline and then it starts to dry about halfway through. But you can use wet tyres if you are struggling with it a little bit, just in case you go off the racing line, which is where it's wet. Or you can use traction control as well to help with that, and turn on the there's a line that you can turn on in driving aids, and it shows you where the racing line is, and just follow that. yeah, it does dry up though as you go. I know some cars on there, but they're not very good offline, so traction control can help with that as well, so you don't spin out. Right, 2 laps to go. You're gonna try TC. Yeah, just go for it. I mean, it doesn't change the race or anything. So yeah, just go for it. Anything that helps, I say, to get you around the track. Because again, it doesn't change the race in any way at all. There's a slide going on there. Off there for, yeah, right, hang on. Might lose a bit of time. I reckon this guy behind us now is on soft tyres, and that's why they've caught us quick, so I think we're going to work out to be where we're going to be anyway, which I reckon is P5. This sounds very quick. Right, 2 more to go. Go, keep it up if you can. couple of chores. Yeah, no worries, Kev. We'll catch you a bit later on then. You come back in. We should still be here. Not bad then in this one. Here we are. Working. Yeah. Not bad, but feel a bit like soft tyres are better at the end, so we'll try that in the next one and see. So pit stop, better than using a car that has to pit once. I think it depends what the car is, I think, on that one. I know some cars can do no stop on Tokyo. Just depends what the car is. But, again, it works out the same, roughly, time-wise, regardless of what you do. Because I know some cars can do it with no stop. Just depends on what the car build is. But if you're fast enough, then I wouldn't really be too worried about pitting or not. If you're in a car that's really OP, that's got like an engine swap or anything like that. Although you said was it the NSX Group B? So yeah, NSX Group B. So no, I mean if you're winning the race in that car and it's working for you, and you are pitting, then it doesn't... I can't really see it being an issue. Should be okay with that. But, yeah, decent car. So, yeah, I'd say just keep using that. If you're winning and it's getting the job done, and you're happy to carry on doing that. So, 185 on the straight. Yeah, should be fine with that. 185 on the straight, yeah. That's about the same as the AI. I mean, the AI, they pit once in every race, the AI. So, if you're pitting once as well, and you're keeping with the AI, it's just the Mazda RX-7 that can be an issue in that race, if you're not too careful. But again, you should be able to get it in the NSX Group B. Should be able to. Yeah, cheers one for the GGs. Appreciate it, as always, and going good as well. P3 and a bottle of bubbly in the first one. But I've got a bit of time to... That's the wrong car. Right, hang on. Need to rent the NSX. Oh, it's just horrendous. So I just don't recommend blocks ears. Not ever. I don't know if the left ear ends up going as well. We're going to have to stop streaming until at least one of them decides to start working again. It's oh. I might try the GTR later. We'll see how we go in the NSX. Yeah, so the Mazda in that race, it will always pit on about lap 8, the RX-7. And it takes it about, I think it takes about half a minute for that car to make its pit stop. That's the only car in that race that you might have an issue with. I mean, the GTR behind it is quick, but not as quick as the RX-7. was that 54th lap in sector 2. A bit wide there, but we'll keep going. I think the quality times actually should get us not that bad really. There though. This one will be a bit quicker. It might not put us in on this time though, but because of the whole way it does it. But 1 minute 40.2. We'll change to mediums. We'll do that. Cavan GTR 17, Audi TT. Yes, there is a Bugatti video on the channel of that race in the Veyron Group 4 with a setup on it and tune that works rather well. But what I would say is you do have to short shift the car. So if you don't use a automatic transmission, you might struggle a bit with it. But you can still use it on a lower fuel mix. Hang on, put my tyres on. I've got any tyres. Oh, it's mediums, that's why. Sorry. I'll leave it. Whatever. Brain fog. Thinking it was hard tyres there. It's fine, we'll leave it. We'll go with what we've got. It worked last time. But yeah, the Bugatti Group 4, yeah, it's the fuel on it is very marginal. But if you drive manual, you should be okay then to, yeah, just short shift it. So it's about like 3/4 of the way full on the rev limiter, the short shifting, I think, if I remember rightly. And that's a no pit stop. So you can do the whole race, no pit stop in that car. And yeah, it does it totally fine. It smashes it out apart the Veyron. It's a good car to use. It's just I know that some people don't like it because of the transmission, but you can still use it if you lower the fuel. Hello Cerberus, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. All is well. Just want to say thanks for the cartoons. Yeah, no worries. Do appreciate it. Do enjoy doing them. I know some of the cars might not be for everyone, some of those tunes, but they offer variety, people to use. Oh, the old tyres on the start line. Right, let's get the into the zone in this one. Give up draft. Corner's a bit funny on the exit, but it gets the job done. And the seats moving a bit. All this moving around in the cockpit. Time through there, but we're still in front. Any dirty? Yeah, I've noticed a little bit of just in front following P5 a couple of laps ago. I think there is a bit of dirty, yeah, at the very least in the race. I think slipstream, I'll look in a minute or when the race is over. I know, yeah, because normally group 2s it's quite hard to follow because of dirty air. And I think there is a little bit, at least, in this one so far. Going to say that they're on mediums again. We've got it back to front again. So it's kind of hard to follow cars in this as well at the minute. We're all kind of very, very spaced out, I think, at the minute. Gaps are moving, but not really. Two behind look to be quite close to each other. Just not really getting onto back of these 3 in front or 4 in front. Into the pits. It's lovely. Got the game on one ear and then just this constant bzzz in the other one. Well, talking about it won't make it go away. We have to put up with it until it just naturally disappears, which is what happened last year when it happened, and the year before that, and the year before that as well. Medium zone out. As well on that corner there. Had that before on the last one. A little bit of going on there. Almost like the tyres just give up, like 3/4 of the way around the corner, and then you have to intervene as the softs have enough grip to do it full throttle. Right, onward. You won. Nice one, Zeus. GG's on that one. That'll be, with the clean race bonus, about 825,000 credits in about 25, 26 minutes, so not bad. Not bad at all. Quite long, 7 laps there on soft tyres. Try and close in a bit. Gear into the corner. Hello Alan, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, appreciate it as always, hope all is well. You're on soft tyres, go the other way. Stay behind him and just maintain the gap really from here. Yeah, thought so. +5. Fine, good stuff, Alan. Good stuff. Those curves a bit, can do. In group 2's right, where's 8, 2.5. save it on mediums when it goes a bit wrong. Right, just one more lap then, let's get it done. I think we're about there, aren't we? I think it's not been too bad. Just get around that corner. Hello Zilla, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, appreciate it, hope all is well. How's it going? Yeah, good, thanks Zilla, all is good. Apart from a completely blocked right ear, which happens every spring, all is good. But you had a flags in front though, and that's why. Not too bad though. We'll go on the right strap next time, and remember the race is mediums, not hard tyres. Get around last corner. Oh, keep hold of the wheel as we get over the line. These cars could be quite feisty. Just remember that. Make a note of that. Don't take your hands off the wheel until you cross the finish line of the race, otherwise it might be a bit not what you want it to do. Right. Mental note taken. So I did a bit of that, didn't it? It snapped a bit when I was just very casually bringing it in. Yeah, cheers Alan for the GGs. Appreciate it. As always, if you're enjoying the stream so far, do be sure to like and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, would be very much appreciated. The new daily races on GT7. We'll we'll go over to the to the next one. Yes, good advice. It is. It's one of them. Yeah, cheers for the GGs as well. Appreciate it. Going good. And Zilla as well. Let's go for the... I haven't... The NSX is quite good on the daily. Right, so get a bit of time. 5.5 minutes between each one. So we should be on the softs then, because the car's a Renault. Yes, we are. GTRs. 137.5 is the current world record on this one. I'm at 1 minute 40.2. Too wide. Would have been close, I reckon, to a PB. Bad lap this one so far. Ooh, that'll do. Not bad. Hello, Pirate. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. But that will do. 39. Right, we've got time. Yes, thanks, going good. We're going to change the tyres right now. We're going to go to the mediums. Make sure my pedals are straight. Right, mediums. Mediums. So we are ready. Ready to go. Right, mediums. We'll go in sync with the race. Where are we now? Not bad. 39. 39.9. Not too bad. See if we can improve it as we go. Right, on the mediums, so we'll go in sync with everyone else. This one. And it will be from when it comes in P3. Just, yeah, we're on mediums. To see how this one goes. Yeah, cheers, going good. Appreciate it. And that one. But we have officially begun preparations for the 1,000 subscribers special. Going very well so far. So we're aiming to have something at the end of this week at some point, a bit more concrete, but it's looking good so far. Just do bits on it as and when. Got more info on the subscriber special in Discord. If you're in Discord, you can go and see what we're doing with that. But it should be quite good. Yeah, cheers, going good. Good luck. Appreciate it. Right, so we are now on the right tyres in context of what the strat is for this. So the brake balance and things seem to work so far. Doing. Watch it now. Mediums on that corner. Yeah, thanks, one. Appreciate it as well. The good luck. Bit of a combo there with dirty air and wheels on the grass. Is the long and short of that one. what happened there. It just went away from me. Very bizarre. I think I must have just bounced over something, like a curb or something there, to cause the car to be a bit uneven, hence the spin. Still P6 out. That's better that time. Getting through that time unscathed. But that's the thing, Alan. I must have done something to cause the car to go out of control. Must have done something. It doesn't just spin for any reason. Let's try not to do it again. Just get through there. Right, onward. It's just if it goes on the hairpin there, that's when you can have a problem in that gravel. Just getting out of it, that is a little bit of an issue. Right, 5 on the sauce, must be 7 laps on these then? Yeah, 7, 5, 12. Maths really wasn't a strong point, and it isn't really now. Well, it's better now, but it definitely wasn't back in the day. So, if we get strategies wrong, it's very likely because I can't work out the numbers properly as to what we need to do. But we get there, we do manage, that's the thing about it. It's not all bad, part of it. Thank goodness for calculators, what I'll say, based on that one. Right, lap 5 out of 12. So 7 on these, so yeah, 7, 5, 12. Maybe do 6 if we're feeling a bit adventurous on the soft tyre, maybe. that's lap 6 now. Tyres. Look at that going in, following. We'll do 6 and 6 then. Tried to recover a bit from the little thing earlier. Quite close in front though, even the penalty would still be quite of a way in it. How much are we going to slow? Quite a bit. Should still be in front though. bump on that corner. It just kind of unsettles the car a little bit. Steady out of there. Once again. Oh, I tried to keep my foot in and that has gone round. Oh, it's gone round. Disaster. Got no TC on, so it's going to do that, isn't it? Tried to keep my foot in to try and manage it over the grass, but it just spun up the back wheels too much. Just a little bit too much on the power for us to keep our foot in. Too hard to, yeah, it can be a bit of a hard race, but race B on Watkins Glen, I imagine there'll be a few people doing Watkins Glen this week in the Group 3s. We'll finish this one. When you get on the grass and the wheels spin too much and OTC on, that's it, you're gone. You can't really do much about it if it spins too much. That's 2 laps that we're going to do on the soft, oh no, mediums. It's 10 laps on the soft tyre. Welcome back, Kev. Welcome back in. When you come out this corner and it kind of understeers out and then you touch the grass and that's it, out you go. And that's the thing though, in a race like this where it's hard to follow anyway, to see somebody spinning out, it is joyous to the other people to see a car going out, because it's, well, that's one less car to try and chase and follow. I have to get to the finish line of this one. Right, I've done that. It's twice we chucked it up on that one. So it's too physical. The arms hurt just looking at it. Yeah, it's not too bad. The track's good to drive, but it can be a bit physical if you're not used to the track or the length of the race or the car that you're in. We just needed to not chuck it off, and we did. But that's the thing. Once you get in the grass and it goes out, you're not getting it back with no TC on. Five minutes. No, the NSX on Nissan. I don't know, they're the same car already, aren't they? Yeah, it's cheers, Alan, and going good as well for the GGs. Shame about the crash. Yeah, it does happen though. Does happen. I mean, these are both pretty much the same car, so Nissan. This is where the Nissan's absolutely awful, but we'll see. Yeah, cheers, Kev, as well. And Juan as well, appreciate it. The GGs as well. Let's try the one more time. I feel that can go a bit wrong. Go with the NSX again. I know that car already from what we've been doing. And we're pretty quick in that car as well. Go back in. But yeah, unfortunate about the crash that we had came in. I've got to know the Honda at this point from the TT and whatnot. Go watch Sparks for a bit. Yeah, no worries, and big thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it as always, and we shall no doubt catch you very soon. Like 2.5 minutes to get around the track. The apex. Oh, saved it. Right, see how we go in this one. Might be a bit of a quicker lobby now because we 38. .38's on P1. It's pretty quick, this one. So quick lobby. I'll go mediums again. I think the lap 6, lap 7 will make the tyre change. P6. Got Jeep and Hull in front of us. Should be quick. 39.5, good time. Should be quick. Can be up there. NSX as well. Have a look. Yeah, cheers going good for the GL. As always, appreciate it. Have a look on this one. In the NSX concept. I think we've done 3 races now in this car and TTs. So we're used to it. We know roughly how it works. So just carry on with that, I think. Which is like the Nismo it is. They're very similar cars, but I do prefer the NSX when it's GR2. Yeah, cheers, Kev. Appreciate the GLs as well. Have a look. And this one, MP6. A few Hondas as well that are in. Top 5 pretty quick in general, so let's see how we get on. There, just like the tyres just keep up, like in and around the corner, very, very, uh-oh. Look there, like 3 different places. I think we just about managed it. We're all still running. just going to hold the throttle a bit. Not quite. Going through there from now on. Hello Gina, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, hope all is well. Because I'm not going to go anywhere else. Right, it's on lap 5 out of 12. Let's go this way. Let's not go around that way. No way. Did that last lap very close to that wall, and it's not a habit you want to pick up. Are they going to go for it? Yes, they are. Get through quick and I can bump you back up the hill. Get away from the Bob. Go this way. Either way, one behind's catching. Don't hit that speed bump on the last corner either. That's terrible if you do that. See the apex like that. Right, they're going in all soft tyres. Okay, fair enough. That is interesting. Right, we'll pick this lap, then we get, yeah, 7.5. Nearly. Careful on the corners on one tyres. That was a very sudden jolt through the wheel there. Right, it's not too bad at the minute. So that car then, so they should be on softs now. So it's P6 that we're racing by the look of it, and if they're on the mediums, Still be tough though. Depends where we are. I know the Nissan's definitely on soft tyres, I reckon. Pretty sure. Oh, nice undercut. Yeah, cheers, going good. Got to stay here now. A bit like yesterday's Grand Prix. I have a bit of a mixed view on the Grand Prix yesterday. My friend said they thought it was boring, but I mean, if you've not seen it, I try not to say too much about it, but it was... The battling aspect of it was good, I thought. Oh, the Nissan. It's moved. That's incoming, and it is going to shut the door very politely as they get into turn 2. Use these stock tyres. Don't want to fight them though because of the hang on. Not unless we can just get away. Fight clean so don't lose time. Afternoon, Johnny. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. The Nissan or yeah, I'm in the Honda. Always the Honda with the GR2s for me. Probably not the meta, but yes, Nissan fan. I just find the Nismo GR2, well, I've never really driven it. I've gone for the Honda and just kind of stayed with that really since day one with Group 2. It's a car that I know, that's mainly why we're using it now. I've got 2 laps to go in this one. this track in reverse is pretty good in Group 2. Good daily. I don't think Nismo is... They're not out of it yet. It's still there. But, oh, was it Group 2 before? The GTR. Used to be the Nismo. Going on to slap versus the Nissan. So I'll do this if I want to use this now. Well, if I can TT in it, practicing it, which I'm sure I can at some point. I think the Lexus is the other one. I've not used that either, but it's a good car. It is a good car, the Lexus, but I don't really use that either in GR2. Right, this time I'm going to keep hold of the steering wheel. Done. There we go. But yes, the NSX is our go-to for GR2. But I can TT the Nismo. And then go for it in there. Well, that's not too bad in that one. Didn't chuck it off the track that time, which is always a good thing when you don't chuck it off the track. It helps a bit when you don't do that. So yeah, cheers, going good, and Kevin's off the GGs. Appreciate it as always. Yes, I've said thanks for the race in P4. I think G there was P2, so GG's for that one. Next one at 8:30. And you spent 2 hours doing a livery for it as well. Yeah, if you've done a livery for a car, you naturally want to use it, don't you? Because you've done a livery. So you want to look at your livery, don't you? I think it's the same reason why I drive the same truck all the time in ETS. Obviously, all my skins that I do for it are all on the same truck. The company skins that I make for it. Got a few more that I'm doing at the minute. I've started to. I'm kind of trying to do replicas at the minute of each. Well, I think I've got pictures of, I think, 5 of the trucks in real life at the firm that my dad was at, the trucks that I put in Discord. And I've got like 5 exacting replicas that I'm currently trying to do. I've got 2 of them done. But one of them, it's got a lot of like mud stains on it and stuff like that, and a lot of like lines missing on it. So trying to rub out all the lines in exactly the same places as it is in the, just because it's the way it is in the photo that we've got. Trying to do that. But gonna go on the PS5 once the pizza. Hope you enjoyed it. That didn't go particularly well. Oh dear. Yeah, welcome back, one, and thanks to the GGs as well, and the P4. Appreciate it. Lost one of them. Still on 39.9. It's a good time though. Right, so we shall go and put the mediums on now, so we don't forget to do that. Right, so we're on the right tyres. Oh, we're not too bad. So 39.9, 385. 37.5 is the world record. Not too bad. Not bad where we are currently on the Lego Modular, right? See how we get on. So yeah, the latest, I think this weekend or last week at some point, the new ETS update came out, which means that we're going to have to wait about 6 months until all the maps get updated, and then we can update it ourselves. Not quite like GT7. If I was to put the update on now, it would probably break 90% of my game. So we have to wait until the maps get updated, and then we can get the new maps, change them out, put the new ones in, and then it should work. I think my skins, they're fine. They work fine every time because the trucks don't change, so they're fine. It's just the maps that can break if you're not using the right ones for your version of the game. Right, P6. I'm just going to triple check that we are on the mediums. It was quite good so far, this one. Like I say, in reverse, this track's really good. In reverse. Group 2's reverse, daily race, it is pretty good. But it is still good going the other way as well. Let's see how we do on this one. Are we 20 degrees? Not bad. Don't know what is it, start of April, so yeah, still quite cold. Lovely and sunny, but got a bit of coolness in the air at the minute still. At least now it's t-shirt weather. Yeah, cheers, going good. Good luck, appreciate it. Let's have a look. We are in 6th. Got the, yeah, good to go. Yeah, cheers, Kev. Appreciate it as well. That's oh, I missed the gear and it's just completely upset us that whole corner. It's annoying. I didn't get 3rd gear and then it's just completely thrown us out, but it could be worse. That's the thing about it. We'd have to get a bit of a move on though now. Have a livery? No, not for this one. This car's a rental, but no, I've never had a livery for the NSX on the main account. I am wondering to a degree if I can get the truck skins as a livery on here, but the logos are very big. That's the thing. I'd have to break them up to get them into the game, because I know at the minute I'm trying to upload a logo for the 1,000 subscribers special, and it's in the game now, but it's awful. It's gonna have to come out. It's too small. So I need to get it properly sized and put in the game properly. Hello Rygan, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, hope all is well. So I need the car's base colour to be orange, and then green, and then red. with white lines around all of the headlights and mirrors and stuff, and the doors and stuff. But yeah, the logos for it are very large. Right, back into P7, bit of luck. Get us here though, but we are still going. Best finish was second today, Rygan, good stuff. This is a good race, it's good. Group 2 cars, lots of downforce as well. You can push them quite a bit. But that's it. Yeah, cheers, Rygan. It's only lap 3 at this point, so we can just keep going. I think we should be alright. NSX is so beautiful. It's, yeah, good car, the NSX. There is somewhere on YouTube, I do believe, Ayrton Senna test driving the NSX around Suzuka in 1989, 1990, or maybe even 91. And then on show in the UK called Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson tried to drive a Honda NSX around Laguna Seca, having done it on Gran Turismo, and well, didn't find it too easy. It was a bit different in real life to what it was like in the game. I think he was quite surprised by it. So, oh yeah, piece of cake, mate, on the game, like Gran Turismo 4, I think it was. Piece of cake, dead easy. I can do like 1 minute, whatever it was, 1 minute 30, 1 minute 40, yeah, easy. Goes there in real life. Right, it's just a little bit different in real life. I don't think the game really showed the corkscrew in particular, like what it was in real life. But so Group 2 was your first livery, so you started doing liveries on Group 2 cars first. They're on softs that are going in now. Right, so we are lap 7 before, seems to be alright for changing tyres. Marshal waving us on. Green flag. That's why I shifted up to try and stop that. Right, it's going to be an uphill battle from here, I think, to get something out of it. We're going to be hitting soft tyres. We nearly binned it coming in. I'll take 7 though coming out. try and get the back of this pack if we can. I know one of them is at least on mediums. One at least. I think it's P3 on mediums. Pushing a bit. Again, right, take it easy. Still going, that's the most important thing at this stage. Not bad though, we'll take it for a recovery. We'll get P6. That's a good recovery, considering what happened at the start. Oh yes, right again, so close. But again, I think it was a good recovery. It's because I missed my gear on the, hang on, turn 4. I think turn 4, the right hand on lap 1, missed my gear. That really upset us on the exit of that corner. But we came back to finish 6th, so it's a good recovery for what happened. Yeah, cheers, going good. Appreciate the GGs. Good recovery drive to bring it back to 6th. Because really, that could have gone anyway from there. We could have spun it on the grass, which we managed to avoid. Yeah, cheers, Kev, for the GGs as well. Appreciate it. And we got the fastest lap as well. It's a bit of a bonus as well, getting that. Getting the fastest lap. I think it was P4 that was on the mediums. I know that one of the top 5 was on mediums at the end of the race. But they seemed to hold on those. I think it was P4 that was on the mediums, pretty sure. But they held on and got they got P4, so not too bad. Right, so we can definitely jump in for another one. Go back into a bit of Maggiore. I think it's near Verona, the Lago Maggiore, Lake Garda. Lago di Garda. You come down from Austria, down through the Brenner Pass, and I think it's down that way. Popping off now. Yeah, no worries, going good. Big thanks as always for tuning in. Appreciate it, and we shall no doubt see you again very soon. Yeah, cheers one as well for the GGs. Appreciate it. The last one. Right, so can we try nip in front of Buster and get 39 or sub 39.7? Have a 4 minutes TT. I don't think it will be doing that. Just careful when the wheel spins like that. You have to preferably just take your hands off the wheel. It's getting your fingers and thumbs all caught up in it. Right, 320 block. Alright, I thought I was going to go on the speed one then. Not bad. Right, change my tyres. Got time. Right, 39.9. Not bad time. It's not bad time, really. We shall carry on with the ever constant ringing of my ear. Oh dear. Oh, it's pointless trying to do anything with it. I have to wait for it to disappear. It is one of them. Right, let's have a look. Just do that one. There you go. Right, we're in the expectations are really in this one. Right. Right, on the mediums. I bet again they're going to go on the mediums, aren't they? I'd have thought so. It's on where it needs to be. Oh. Thought I was gone. I thought I was gone then. the race just flashed in front of our eyes, and it really did. I thought it was gone. It's about to start feeling it out of the barriers then. Oh. Was nearly a complete disaster. Just a case of resettling in the sea. Again, I think the mediums are just struggling that corner in general. If you don't get off it at the right angle. Point as well, you need to step your game up. Yeah, the thing about this one is that the you can push the car a lot harder than what you might think you can. When I first started qualifying, I was 2 seconds slower near enough than people on my leaderboard. And I was thinking, how are they doing it? But then you get used to the car and how much you can push the car, and suddenly all the pieces of the jigsaw start to line up. Which is pretty much what happened to get a 1:39 qualifying time. I think that's it we've got, a minute 39. But yeah, 1:38, 1:39. We got 41 there, that's a good time. Can definitely improve from there, definitely. Hello 30, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in, appreciate it, hope all is well, long time not spoken, yeah it's been a while, hope all is well, thanks for popping in. pretty tense strategies for that. Not bad. Like that seems to be working. Right, soft tyres. Net P2 is currently 6th. So this is going to be a few more pitting as well. P2s there on merit, or they need to hit or not. I don't remember them being there before. What happened there? A bit of a mix up in the gearbox. 1.5 is the car behind. Hello Ali, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in, appreciate it, hope all is well. It's good thanks on this end, all is well at the minute. We just really bring this one in, I think. That they have in as well. Yeah, it's good over here as well. The weather, it's very nice at the minute. Yeah, a bit of a chill in the air, but it is good though. Well, there we go. Nuts about that one. Oh. Yeah, cheers Rygan for the good looks as we bring it in. Appreciate it. It's a good race, that one. It was pretty good. In the Nismo. Oh, Rygan, absolute hero. Absolute legend. Big thanks for the 10 gifted. Massively appreciated. Carhile, Technic Tim, Rachel, Dave, I'm Games, among those. Absolute hero, Rygan. Big thanks again for the support on the channel. Hugely appreciated. Yeah, and cheers one as well for the GGs. Appreciate it as well. Oh, 300 miles. Today, good shift. You have to go to work. Glad you was able to see. Yeah, cheers, Rygan. And again, absolute hero, Rygan. 20 gifted. Massively appreciated. Absolute star, Rygan. DMC, Dark Angel, Papa's House of Game, Shumi, Goose, among those. Jeff coming in as well. MDG coming in, Fronty, Chris, and many others. Massively appreciated, Rygan. Absolute legend on the channel is Rygan. Absolute superstar. Really is. Oh, everyone's gone. Everyone's left the lobby. Have a great stream. Yeah, cheers, Rygan, again. Absolute hero. We shall definitely, no doubt, see you again very soon. Absolute superstar. Really, really one of them. But I reckon, could I could maybe do another one. Yeah, this one might be the last one. Or 17 to go. We are 20 degrees in the cockpit. It's just comfortable. We are, so this is the faster time, so 4:13. Lobbing it over the curb. Restart. Right, so we get 3 minutes. Yeah, this one, it'll probably be the last race we'll do, we'll see. First corner. bit slow, obviously, uphill. Oh, not quite. Hello, I am Games. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. I think we're going again on 39.929. You have to go. Yeah, no worries, Ali. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Shall no doubt see you again very soon. Right, so change tyres. Change the tyres on to the right ones. So we're ready to go. Yeah, this one will be probably the last one. We'll see how we go. But it's not been too bad today. If you are enjoying the stream, don't forget, if you are new to the channel, to like and subscribe. It would be massively appreciated. We could very well have a new video coming out tomorrow. And I think with this one, it's quite interesting. The video and the one for next week as well that's in the pipeline. That one quite interesting as well. Right, so here we go. What do we get for winning the last race? We get a tougher lobby. In this one, we got some good 39s in here. They got shoe meat at the back of the grid. Can't see on that. Right, we are in P6. Here we go. Medium tyres. Right, see. Make sure my pedals are straight. Right, going for it in the Honda. I think we've got a. It's quite close in this one, so. That's going to be amazing when I can hear again out both ears. It'll be absolutely fantastic. It always is. It's just like, wow. When everything's so loud when it goes away. Oh. See how long it takes this year for it to unblock itself. Yeah, thanks, One. Appreciate the good luck as well. start so far. And one big massive thanks for 4 months on the channel, absolute hero. It seems further away. It is one of those, absolute hero. It is one of those absolute heroes. Everyone who tunes in to the streams, listening to me waffling on about F1 from whenever it was, that race in 1995 or whatever. Appreciate it, as always. And anything else that kind of just pops into our head whilst we're streaming. Interesting. Soft tyres. We're going to be going on to them on our pit stop. There, all of the now P1s on the same soft tyres or not. Right, this could be interesting. We're on the softs and they're all on, well, car in front, they're going to softs. There's a few runners, though, that are going to be on mediums, though. I'll have to see how it's going to turn out. 2 of these at least are on mediums. Just keep going and see what happens. One and a bit to go then. Back in front of us two here. A bit of a snap in there. Oh, that could have sent us out. That was a very small snap through the wheel. Archie has kept the 7 months absolute hero again on the channel. Nearly there on the hairpin. Might be alright just to hold on, we don't have to see. Get on with it though on the final lap. that's an error in front. Right, see how this is going to handle, how it's going to turn out. Got to stay through there. Ooh. Just about do it. Just about. Hang on to P5. Not bad. If that race had 13 laps, I think we could have been 7th. I think 7 was there as well. You got the stick coming off the last corner there. I think a bit of dirty air is in this race. I think it was very around the last corner just then. Well, done it. Clean race bonus. Yeah, cheers one and Kev, the GGs, appreciate it as always. Oh, not bad today then. Not bad on the in the Group 2s on Lago Maggiore. That's some good races. Not so bad. Right, Wednesday. So Wednesday is the next round of this, the online qualifiers. So we're going to be coming in. I'm signed up to it on this account so we can see what we're doing. And that is 18 laps of Catalonia on Wednesday. Racing medium and hard tyres both required. 2 times tyre. So I'm guessing hards for as long as you can get away with it for. And then mediums, well, sorry, mediums for as long as you can. And then the hards just to make up the laps, really. Whatever's left at that point. So should be good. Group 3s. 4:45, so we should be in for 5:30, all being well on Wednesday, and we'll do that with some other bits and bobs as well. Daytona is done. I can't see that changing, to be fair, and really, I can't see this one changing, to be fair, either. So leave them, and we don't need to service the car because we've been using rentals, so we'll just go and do the price spin, which is going to be a 4-star roulette ticket from the first prize spin of the week. Credits, how many? 10,000. Yeah. Not bad. We've got some credits now on this account to buy cars if we want to. So yeah, not too bad today. What we done? Getting there now on this account. We're getting up towards A+ on the on this account, so pretty good. But I think that'll do us for today. It has been pretty good today, and Lago Maggiore. So yeah, Wednesday 5:30-ish we'll be in for online qualifiers, and it will be round 3 as we were not around on Saturday to do round 2. So yeah, online qualifiers round 3 Wednesday 5:30 give or take. We will be live in the Nismo and we'll be seeing what we can do. Yeah, cheers Kev for tuning in, and again for the 7 months as well. Absolute hero, and big thanks to everyone for tuning in today on the stream. Massively appreciated as always. Shout out to Rygan again, absolute superstar Rygan with the support on the channel, and one as well with the, I shall just double check, the 4 months as well. Hugely appreciated as always, and we'll be back, like I say, Wednesday for the online qualifiers. See how we get on, and there will be a new video as well. Well, it should be tomorrow if we remember to upload it. So new video on the channel as well tomorrow. So until then, do like, do subscribe, and do take care. And before we do disappear, let's have a look and see if you do stay in the stream as it closes out, where you're going to end up going to. And I think I finished scratching my head. Today it's going to be, look at the draw. I'm going to say the legend that is Yield 2D. So we could just jump over there anyway. But if you do stay in the stream, as it's been brought to a close, the legend that is Yield 2D is where you should end up going to. So do like and subscribe to Yield. I'm sure Yield, absolute hero, would massively appreciate it as well. Yeah, cheers, Mike, for tuning in as well. Appreciate it, as always. So yeah, Wednesday, 5:30, give or take, online qualifiers back in, and we'll see what we can do. So until then, do like, do subscribe, do take care. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you on Wednesday. Mike, take care. Bye.